My speech is about pro breastfeeding. Do you want your child to have the best health possible? What about knowing of a way to possibly help increase their IQ? Did you know there is a way to get back into shape a little quicker? Is your bank account wanting a little boost? Do you want to have more time to spend with your baby? I bet you want all of these things I mentioned, but did you know that your child could miss out on school more than their peers from staying home sick? That means you would have to take off more time from work, more than other parents have to. Your child could possibly have a harder time keeping their grades up more often than their peers. A mother's body could take more hours and energy to get back to their pre-pregnancy body, and your bank account could start to dwindle, and you could even lose a couple hours each day to spend with your little one. There most definitely is a way to avoid all of this. The answer is breastfeeding. Breastfeeding will simply fix all of these concerns. In order to fully understand breastfeeding, it will take time. You should research through books, magazines, the internet, even before pregnancy. You should take advantage of other resources as well, such as talking with your family, your friends who've gone through the same thing. Go through groups and talk to your doctor, and also talk to a lactation consultant. But the most important step is that you control your experience by having the correct knowledge and help ahead of time to help prepare yourself and your baby before birth. I'm going to talk about the benefits of breastfeeding and why it is so important to breastfeed. First of all, breastfeeding will benefit your child's health. Breastfeeding reduces the risk of asthma, amount of cold sicknesses, less chance of allergies, significantly reduces sudden infant death syndrome. Feeding your baby for at least 6 months reduces its risk of developing asthma. Your child will have fewer respiratory and ear infections, less chance of getting childhood cancers, fewer urinary tract infections, less bowel problems, and a lesser chance of catching several diseases. This is because breast milk contains over 400 additional nutrients and other special factors to help protect your baby's health. A child will have a lesser chance of developing allergies if breastfeeding as well. Continuing to breastfeed until at least the first year will reduce the possibility of asthma. Sudden infant death syndrome is a major concern that parents have. Simply breastfeeding can help reduce the risk. It reduces the risk because breastfeeding mothers wake more often to feed the baby in the night, so she checks up more often on them throughout the night. Breastfeeding really is amazing in how it can improve your little one's health. Another cool thing about breastfeeding is that it could possibly increase your child's IQ. Breastfeeding during the first month of life is known to increase your child's intelligence quotient of at least until the ages of 7 and 8 years old. And if you continue to breastfeed past that, it could increase it even more. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in breast milk that help different parts of the brain develop and communicate together. Mothers have the concern about their body as it changes drastically in 9 months. Mothers should all know that breastfeeding your child will dramatically help you lose the pounds. The longer you choose to breastfeed, the more you lose. Changes in the beginning happen fairly quickly as well. Breastfeeding mothers usually do not need to change their diet. In fact, moms need to increase their calorie intake by about 200 calories a day because the baby is taking so many calories from mom. How awesome is that? Okay. If you are looking to save money, you should definitely breastfeed. First of all, breast milk is free. There's absolutely no need to purchase expensive formula. You won't need to purchase a gazillion bottles to find the correct bottle and nipple flow combo. To find out a month later, your tot has already outgrown it. Again, your baby will be sick less often, so your baby's better health won't affect your bank account. And lastly, you won't have as many dry cleaning bills because babies who are breastfed don't spit up as often. Breastfeeding can really help save money for your family. There are so many more reasons to breastfeed, but I'm going to mention one more of the many. You will have more time to spend with your little one when you choose to breastfeed. You feed more often in the day and night, which creates more mommy and baby snuggle nursings. If you feel people are taking over your little one while visiting, you can excuse yourselves and say, we're going to have mommy and baby time. and I guarantee that they will not say no. You also won't be spending hours cleaning and drying, putting away your expensive bottle stash. You won't have to waste precious moments while warming and testing bottles. And lastly, you won't have to run downstairs and get milk for your little one in the wee hours of the night from the refrigerator. Breast milk is on demand and readily available always. If you were to breastfeed, you would know, feel, and understand you are doing the best you can for your little one. Here are some quotes from celebrity mothers and their positive take on breastfeeding. Here is a quote from the celebrity Beyonce with her baby. And this is a picture. "I lost most of my weight from breastfeeding, and I encourage women to do it. It's just so good for the baby and good for yourself." And then I'll pass that to my audience. And then this is Shakira with her baby. "Breastfeeding has been one of the best experiences of my life. I love it. I can't stop. I think I'm going to breastfeed him until he goes to college. I'm hooked." And then this is Hilary Duff with her son. "We've bonded a lot during feeding. It's very, very special." This shows that breastfeeding really is a great thing by their positive feedback. Remember, breastfeeding will give your child the greatest chance of being healthy, a higher IQ, get mom into shape, help your bank account, and allow you more time with your baby. Now, I want all of you mom-to-bees to head home and research through books, internet, magazines, friends and family, doctors and groups, and classes to help you out with breastfeeding. These books have helped me breastfeed my little one, and I recommend all of them. This book is called Your Pregnancy and Childbirth, Month to Month, the 5th edition. It's a great book. I got this one in the hospital. This one is for dads. There's some breastfeeding at the beginning, breastfeeding information. It's called Be Prepared, A Practical Handbook for New Dads by Gary Greenberg and Jenny Hayden. This book I picked up myself, What to Expect When You're Expecting by Heidi Merskoff and Sharon Maisel. This is one of the most popular books and I loved it so much. This book, Your Baby's First Year, Week by Week, by Glade, B. Curtis, and Judith Schuler. It's the 3rd edition. It really helped me breastfeed for the first year. So many different answers and questions in there. This book was given to me by the hospital, Breastfeeding, A Parent's Guide, the 9th edition by Amy Springler. It's all about breastfeeding. Anything you probably would like to know fact-wise is in here. And I recommend all of those books. And thanks for listening and have a great day. Thank you.